Today we're going to carve our image onto our foam plate, and we're going to do that using a red ink pen. What we need to do first is place our drawing on top of our foam plate and get that lined up. You may have to kind of pick it up and look through with the light from the ceiling to kind of see where your foam plate is in relation to your drawing. Once you get this placed though and you start carving, you don't want to move it or it's going to mess up the alignment of your drawing. It's going to get your carving off. So you want to make sure that you keep it still, keep one hand on it once you start to carve. We're going to carve with the red ink pen, and that's going to allow us to push into the plate. Plus, it's going to turn our pencil lines red so we can keep up with what we've already carved. I'm just going to go ahead and start by carving around the outside of my building. So I'm just going to trace over. I'm putting some pressure down. You don't want to put down so much that you start to cut through your paper, but you want to press enough so that you can kind of hear. It's going to be like this little crinkling noise. It's the sound of the pen pressing into the foam, and you should be able to hear that as you carve. So I'm going to go all the way around the outside of it. And then if you're doing a pretty good job, you should be able to peel back your paper and you should be able to see kind of where the pen has carved into the foam. You'll be able to see it and you'll be able to feel it. So that's going to let you know that you're pressing hard enough. So you should check, but just be sure you keep your hand in the middle while you're peeling your paper back so you don't shift your work and throw your carving off. So I'm just going to finish off this building by going over all my pencil lines. And I know that I'm done when I can see that all of my pencil lines are covered with red ink. Okay, now I've got my whole building traced off. I should have had every line carved into my foam, and I can take my paper off and see that my building is carved into my foam. I've got all my lines traced. You can feel that the foam is actually carved, but what we need to do here is we need to go over it again and make everything a little deeper so that we know our print is going to turn out nice and crisp. So all I'm going to do is just trace back over my already carved line. I'm going to press a little harder. You're going to be able to feel that it's deeper than the lines that you just carved through the paper. And I'm just going to go back over every single line until I can see my whole building and all the details in red. And that's just going to ensure, like I said before, that I get a really nice, clean, crisp print, and all the details and everything that I've worked so hard on actually show up when we go to print this.